Hey, Steve from X-Ray. Playing Stalker 2 on Veteran, going the ward route. This is patch 121. And today I'm in the region of Zaton. And I just reached Camp Icarus here. And in the last video I completed part of the main mission track for the ward, which was to find a plant from the rogue monolithian Faust, who had infiltrated the ward. And the ward were having problems with their men, suffering behavioral changes and odd problems with their heads. And the captain here, I've forgotten his name, wanted me to put me on a task to destroy some antenna sensors that were put up by a SIRCAA scientist who's also working with them. But SIRCAA scientists convinced me to just gather information from the antenna, and we found the source of the disturbances, the psychic disturbances with Ward's men. And it turns out that the Faust, the plant, is over here or somewhere. There's some people here at Echo Station who may know where this plant is located, this Ward imposter, if you will, or this counter agent. So my plan is to travel over here and discover more about this main mission arc, since it's still in Zaton. We're also going to stop by a settlement that's right here on this boat. There's a friendly bandit settlement here, and this is another base that happens to be in this region. And also I'll try to, there is a side activity available. I don't think this one's going to expire, and I may come back and try to do this mission as well. We'll see. And I'd like to, I guess, do some of the side missions best I can, and then we'll go around and hunt for artifacts. And this region is fairly large. It's probably one of the largest regions in the game. I mean, in terms of the square meters, if you will, or the square kilometers in size compared to these other regions. Some of these we haven't been to yet, but it seems to be the largest region by far. I don't know, yeah, from what I can tell, it looks like it is the largest region. So I did do some research on the artifact fields. I think there's 9 different places you can get artifacts. Not all those are necessarily respawning fields. I'll have to count those as we go along. And there's several side missions and activities. Some of them are only available to the Spark faction, some to the Ward. And I think there's more activities available to the Ward, I'm not sure. So I'll be going through here. I'll probably be spending a lot of time in this region. So there will be a series of videos. I don't know how many there will be at this point. I think the longest I've had so far may have been 5 for one region. That may have been the garbage region. There's a lot of activity there, and I imagine this one could turn into 10 videos of an hour in length. It's certainly possible, just depending on how long it takes me to get through them. And I probably won't proceed the main mission line. The main mission line takes us out of Zaton. I probably won't go any further until I've got this region sort of fully explored. So anyway, enough talk. Let's get going. It's 6 in the morning, and what I need to do is I want to find the technician. There's a technician here, and I think he's let's see, gun up. I think he's on the other side. Get myself lost here. I guess this is this must be the back of the base right here. And we were up here earlier. That was during the prior little quest here mission for Ward to disable the antennas. There's one up there. Okay, you know it's on this side. I'm sorry. No, I'm getting my bearings here. It's to the northwest of the base. I think there's a medic over here, as well as a technician. I think they're over here somewhere. Let's see. Might be in this building. There's also stashes here in this base, but I don't think any of them are active yet. You really don't want to grab a stash unless it shows up with the name on the map. That means it'll have more valuable items in it. Typically, it's going to be armor-piercing ammo, which is pretty valuable. Yeah, so there's a medic here. I'm going to visit the medic and see if they have... I think he has a side quest also.
Goddamn Sienkiewicz. I've got to do something.
And he has a side quest, but we're not going to take the quest just yet. I just want to see if he has some...
When I left for Icarus, I thought it'd be like a vacation. Small, remote garrison, what could go wrong? An encounter with local fauna or food poisoning at worst. Boy, was I wrong. There isn't a single empty bed left in the infirmary. We bring a new patient in every day. I can't remember the last time I got a good night's sleep. Definitely before I got here. So for the time being, you seem to be the most mentally stable one here. but trust me, it won't last long.
Alright, so I'm just going to trade with him. I'm not going to get the mission just yet. I'm going to wait on that.
It's not much, but we have all our basic needs covered.
We'll see if he... Oh, he does have the army kits. I'm trying to build these up. You know, they are a little expensive. It's things I want for future missions. So that's kind of what I'm doing as a sort of an ongoing strategic side quest, is to collect as many of these army med kits as possible, because in addition to the health restoration, they also reduce bleeding. Now there are the yellow scientific med kits, but those only will...
Yeah, okay.
Those in addition will just reduce radiation. I'm not really worried about that. And let's see.
Stalker, don't trust anyone around here. They're not real. The real Captain Sienkiewicz is lying over there. He hasn't budged in 3 days. And they drowned Batalov in the swamp to make sure nobody could stop them from taking over. I saw it with my own eyes.
We can talk to him, let's see.
Don't trust anyone around here. They're not real.
Alright, so he's out of it. And this guy's non-talkative, alright. So let's, there should be a technician here somewhere. And okay, maybe he's upstairs. Okay, he must be upstairs. He's on the second floor. So this must be the technician.
It works. You can't fix it? Just throw it out. Yeah, right. There is nothing I can't fix.
Alright, so let's talk to him.
Stalker, huh? Haven't seen you around here before. Though, to be fair, I just got assigned here myself. The previous tech ended up under Batalov, so now I'm filling his shoes. I just hope I don't end up like him. Let me know if you need anything.
He does have a mission. We're not going to do the mission just yet. I'm going to repair my equipment.
Show me what you need tweaked.
Okay, so my armor takes 500 coupons to repair. The Sega, didn't use it. Rhino, Zuber, 700. I forgot why I used it on. Pistol, alright. Now, can he... I don't know if he can upgrade any of this stuff. Let's see. Yeah, he's not capable of upgrading any of this. And probably the same for the Sega. Yeah, he's not capable of upgrading any of these weapons. So he's a very basic technician. Yeah, he can't upgrade anything, so... Well, if you have early to middle game weapons, he can probably repair them, but that's it.
Watch your head.
You don't see only anything up here. Okay, so the technician is fairly friendly. That's good. He just can't. All he can do is just repair things, not upgrade them. All right, so we still got some daylight, and we're gonna head out of here. Let me see. I thought there's another exit here to the south, right? Okay, so I guess we'll head out the south exit, and. Wait a minute. Yeah, I need to head over here. So we're going to be heading to... Well, you know what? Before we head here, we're going to stop by a base over here. I'm going to put the marker here. I think we get to it over here. So I'll put a little marker. And let's see. I guess we're going to try and head out this south entrance, or the south exit here, if it's open. I don't know if it's open or not. We'll find out. Okay, east, head this way. All right. I'm all suited up and ready to go. I've got my armor, ammo, and healing kits, everything else ready.
Wait for it, guys. Here's a good one. An old-timer showing a rookie around the zone. It's real quiet here, no bandits, no patrols, he says. I've heard scary stories about the zone, but it actually seems pretty nice, the rookie says. Of course it does, the old-timer replies.
Back to our conversation.
Everybody off.
So, what are we gonna do when we clear the mutants out?
Funny
of
as
the
an
zone?
extra shift.
Guess we'll find out if we live long enough.
I couldn't hear the rest of his joke, unfortunately. I was trying to hear his joke. Okay, there's the gate. Huh. Interesting. There's also go on top of this van for some reason. I don't know why he would want to do that. Trying to see if there's a bandage here. Oops. I just I can grab it here. I forgot. It was funny. I knocked it off. I didn't intend to do that. I'm trying to grab this bandage. Yeah, come on. There we go. Okay, I don't know why this is here. Huh. That's why you can jump out of here, but They got nothing to say. There's a garden. Alright. Okay, so let's head on the trek here. You see there's some cranes in the distance. In my normal playthrough, I did spend sometime in Zaton, but it was only in particular areas. I didn't venture here to Icarus because I wasn't allowed since I'd side with the Spark faction. Now, maybe it's possible I could have gotten in there. What happens when I got to the checkpoint, the ward said I shouldn't be there, so I didn't test my luck in going further. I wasn't sure if I was ever going to be allowed in there or not, so I never did really, never did show up there and give it a try. And when I was trying to, I did try to sneak in by crawling around the southwest side around some crevices. Then I got a radio message from Spark to join them at a village up north of here. So went to that village, and after that I didn't have a reason to go back here to Icarus. And it's about 200 meters away, and I'm starting to recognize some of this anomalies there, and there's some writing in, I guess that's Ukraine. I can't read any of that. Gotta eat. There's a lot of terrain here, not too much cover as you can see. So I did bring plenty of energy drinks. Oh, my gun's not reloaded. I'll check my other guns. Okay, and this isn't reloaded either. Sure, I've got all rounds loaded. Okay. So we're heading to a marshy area up here. And let's see, I've got my other pistol. We'll take an overlook here. And there's a big boat over there. See a big boat? And I believe that is our destination. And there's a pathway here. We're heading eastward. This boat is going to be a little bit to the southeast. I'm just taking this. It's easier than running through all the muck. I don't know if there's any mutants around here. You see I haven't run any yet, but there's a skull there. It means this is a bandit base, but fortunately these bandits are not as bloodthirsty as some of the other ones I've run into. Hanging around. I believe this is called the Sultansk. I think that's the head bandit right there. Let's check the name. Oh, the Skadovsk. Okay, I'm confusing with another place. The Skadovsk. So, and then, oh, interesting. Richter's not here. If you play the Spark side, then Richter shows up here, and he's not here. Interesting. I believe that's the guide right here. Yes, this is the guide. And he has a PDA there. Anyway, let's talk to this lady right here. I think this is their bartender.
First time here, huh? Don't be shy, loner. We won't bite. Visit the Sultansk once. You'll see there's no better place in all of Zaton. If you're looking for a job, got artifacts to sell, or just need a drink for the road, you've come to the right place. I know all about how this place works, and I can tell you how to make it work in your favor. Rule number 1, no trashing my ship. I'm not gonna like it. Name's Sonya, by the way. Sonya Kalyna.
And work is, we can ask what she's got, I guess. Let me see.
I'm looking for work. Got any?
We've always got work for a capable guy. Our boss, the Sultan, has something coming up. Go see him. Tell him Kalyna sent you. And if you do a good job, we'll pay you well.
So that's a side quest you can get from, that's the boss right there. And I'm not going to get the quest from him just yet. I've done the side quest before, and there's just a random bandit there. She does sell, like, you know, the drinks and stuff like that. I guess I could use some more drinks. Let me see if
You
she
got some
offers
business?
trade.
Take a look. You won't find this kind of stuff even on the mainland.
Plenty of drinks, we'll get those. I need some more water. Okay.
Remember, no brawling in my bar. Capiche?
Also here in this base, there's the arms trader right here. His name is Al. We'll go ahead and talk to him. Let me turn off my light. Let's see.
I've been here for a while now. Way back, Beard used to hang around the Skadovsk, then Sultan kicked him out, with a little help from yours truly. The Sultan went easy on Beard for old time's sake, but the likes of you better not cross him. Might find yourself on an underwater expedition in the swamps. Don't bother the Sultan with stupid shit. If it's important, Miss Kalyna will tell you when to pay him a visit. She's the one to talk to if you need a job.
And he also offers, I think he offers just the standard random missions from the traders here, like in the other bases. So I'm not going to ask him for any of those missions. Instead, I'm going to see what he's got in stock.
Buying or selling?
And he has standard ammo. And he does have armor piercing for the for your pistol, the Skiff's pistol, and also the Ducat. And I don't need any of that. And he does sell a, oh, this is for the AKM. Oh, he has a underbarreled grenade launcher for the AKM if you still have that weapon. And in terms of guns and armor, he does have some, it's still like, entry-level type armor, GP37. That's about it. Nothing really that advanced, as you can see here. But all the basic ammo that I need, he's got the 9mm. And he also has my pistol ammo for the 6-shooter, and he's got the shotgun shell. So he's got a lot of stuff here I can get, but I wouldn't get it at a great price because I don't have a green reputation with him.
Good. Now run along.
And over here, I think there's a medic here. I'll see if he's got any kits.
I've seen my share of shit here. Gunshot wounds of every caliber. Nasty stab wounds. Presents from the zone. So, you ain't dying on my watch. If you cough up some coupons for the meds, of course. Free healthcare is a mortal sin. You dig? Stop eyeing my pharmacy like it's a buffet.
Let's see what he's got. Oh, he's got the blue kits. Excellent. So I'm going to grab some more of these.
Come back anytime. And don't forget the cash.
I forgot, there's also stuff you can pick up here. Like, here's a PDA sitting here. Chap between two bandits. And there's a list over here. There's a lot of little stuff, and you can pick up this stuff and sell it later. I don't know why it's kind of laying around like that, but let's see what all this stuff says. Okay, so let's see what we found. We found a chap between two bandits. Valak Lax, you head to the bar soon. A shot fugitive. Why? You gonna pour me a cold one? Valak, I'm about to turn cold myself. The stalkers I mugged yesterday are here. The fuckers know it was me. Valak, get the hell over here. Huh, from a dead bandit's PDA near the Sultansk. Huh, alright, I don't know what this is about. Valak, have to look out for Valak and Ashot. And we have an offer from Zoltar. So I figured sticking around here is a waste of time. The Sultan's out of the picture. And for real, you never did much for us anyway. I say we hit the road for Rostock tomorrow and take it from there. So, somebody who traveled, okay, it's just somebody who traveled from here to Rostock. And there might be some, I think there's some stuff around here too. Let's see. There's another PDA. Sonya, that's the bartender's PDA. Kalya's business correspondence. Some of these PDAs don't really have anything. Sometimes they offer stashes, but Ruben Chick, Lucas asked about the shipment. When's the next one due? Sonya. I told him by the end of next week. Sonya seems like he's losing it, or maybe he's just antsy. Ruben Chick, the local fences keep bothering him like we're out to screw him over or something. Sonya, we haven't double-crossed him in 2 years, and they think we're going to now? Sonya, fine, I need info on those fences. They need mending. Okay, so I don't know what this is about. Looks like some issue with a shipment, and somebody named Ruben Chick, I don't know who that is. And you can sell these PDAs. I don't know, they don't really offer, not really that useful in most cases.
I'm telling you, don't borrow from her. But if you get in trouble with loan sharks, Miss Kalyna can make sure to get your ass out.
Well, asking her is kind of scary.
Is it scary?
I'm not going to talk to him just yet. And there's nothing over here. Alright, so let's head back up. And also over here is your private box, your private stash. And let's see, I guess I can dump off some of this stuff I got here. So I'll dump off these. I got the water. And let's see, I got some additional drinks. I'm going to sell these later. I'll just store these from now. And I got everything else I need, so I'm fine. And there's there's more stuff to grab here. Like there's another PDA, Al's PDA. That's the trader who we just saw. It's a little rude to us. And what else is in here? Anything else in here? Oh, I saw something else. Hey, let's see what's on. There's a note right here. A page from Sonya's daybook. I don't know what this stuff's all flying around here for.
And I'm still afraid of the emissions.
When's my PDA coming up? Right, so let's look at the notes. So Al's chat. Sultan, well, Al, he's still twiddling his thumbs aboard the Shevchenko. Al, you better mind your own ship. The Ilka Corps de Ballet is poaching your men for the slag heap. Sultan, where the ward struts around like they own the place? Sultan, let them have them. I won't shed a tear for those deadbeats. So apparently people left from here to go to the slag heap over in Garbage. And then Kalyna that has an appointment. I'm not sure what this is about. Nimble. Yeah, I know that name Nimble comes up later. And let's see. This guy is nobody important. And then here is the technician.
Want to know how I ended up here? Because of freaking music.
I used to be a digger over at the slag heap, and I fixed up a radio from the scraps I found. Just needed one more vacuum tube to get it working. Then the Sultan paid a visit to our top dog. Welcome aboard, we've got all kinds of gizmos here. I thought maybe I'd find the vacuum tube, so I made the move. The ship didn't have one either, but at least I'm having fun. Folks bring me all sorts of stuff. It blows my mind. Too bad they won't take me along. I'd slow them down.
This guy looks like, and also kind of talks like, or has the same voice actor as that bandit who was interrogated back in Garbage when I did that mission for the ward to try and convince a bandit leader to step out on a balcony. Just looks very familiar, but okay. And his prices are going to be about the same. This is the guy who we would fix things with. I doubt he can upgrade anything.
Need something fixed? Let me pick at it.
So on the suit, yeah, he can't upgrade the suit. And my Zuber, he can't upgrade this. Yeah, so he can't really upgrade anything. He can repair stuff, and that's it. So,
Won't tell itself.
and there's other places here in the ship too. You can get up here. There's going to be, I don't know if there's any stashes. There is consumables and things like that. We're not going to deal with that right now. And there might be an emission coming soon. If there's an emission, this is also a place you can stay protected. You keep in mind this is a large area, and so if a mission hits, you gotta know where to go. That's another reason why it's good to kind of do some exploration in this region to figure out where you can hide from the emission or shelter from the emission without also dealing with somebody that may be hostile to you, like I did back in the cement factory region earlier. I think that's all that's critical here. Let me check the time. So I want to get on with the mission. Okay, it's 1 in the afternoon, so okay, we'll go ahead and head out. And that wasn't the mission. Okay, we're 500 meters away from where we need to go. And I've been to this location before. And there's various mutant risk on the way there. There's bloodsucker risk. And when I had traveled this route before, I traveled many times due to looting ops. I only encountered, like, there's some mutants right there. Looks like those are the hamster mutants. Not too bad. And when I traveled this way before, I think it was before the bigger patches, the 1112 patch, and I think they made this area a lot tougher. Now you find more bloodsuckers, like packs of bloodsuckers, usually like 2 or sometimes 3 bloodsuckers. A little bit of a trek here, but you get used to it after a while. We're going to be heading toward that pipeline. Once we get under it, there's going to be a structure there. I think that may be the Echo Lab. So, yeah, I think, is that it? Yeah, that's it over there. Fairly big complex. And there are things you can find over here. There are some stashes. And in the distance, there's another structure similar to another dock type location. I think it will come up later as a side, on the side missions. You see, let's see, if you're on the left here, you see there's even another structure. There's quite a few big structures over here. And we're going to get to explore quite a bit of it. I heard a mutant. You see that big dish up here? All right. Oh, they're fighting dogs, looks like. These neutral stalkers fighting a bunch of dogs. I'm not going to get involved with it. And I've been here before. And this is not good. This is a scientist type guy who's down.
Requires sacrifice. I know you understand this. It's all right. We're almost there. I just need to turn it on.
That's the war guy who is the Faustian plant. And I'm just going to check this guy real quick. Okay, we'll be looting this guy. Just make sure what's going to do it. All right. Okay. Let me get my... There's the missing ward. Imposter or agent.
I had to do it. He's right. You're a scientist. You have to understand me. The small must not stand in the way of the great.
Why'd you do it?
Why did you turn against your own men? What did they promise you?
Acceptance. Purpose. Not the false purpose of the ward. A real purpose. Happiness.
Who is he?
What are you talking about? Who is he?
Have you ever felt needed? Like you're not alone anymore? I never have. Not until he spoke to me.
Wake up, Lieutenant. You must have been under Psi influence.
You're mistaken. He went silent! And then those rats from SIRCAA didn't want to reach you in the antenna! I had to do it! Don't you understand? I'm almost done, Stalker. I'm sorry, but I can't leave any witnesses.
Alright, so we found his agent, and now we're going to just explore the area. And there was a guy out here. I'm going to go ahead and loot him real quick, just in case. I'm going to shut this door so I'm not surprised. And then I think there is a stash here. See this? So let's put this stuff in the stash. The PDA I think I got from, oh, that's when I was back in the ship. Okay, let's see. Loot him. And he's got a package on it that says Shretev's diary. The personal diary of Lieutenant Shterev, who has since been exposed as an agent and fervent follower of Faust. It suggests that he found true happiness in carrying out his mission. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, and I can't unload this. I'll have to hold on to this for a bit. Oh wait, I want to get all that. Okay. Open PDA, you'll see the note. What's wrong with my keypad? I'm going to get a new keyboard. Okay, let's see. Oh, long note. Hi, I've never come across his own miracle quite like this one. How on earth did he manage to survive if he's blind? He's talking about Faust. Faust appears to be a blind person. Keeps going on about how there's always someone ready to lend a hand. Where did he come across anyone that's stupid around here? That voice of his, though. That's it. I'm taking the next patrol, bound for the Claw. It's time to put an end to these endless debates in my mind and confront him face to face. Sure, he knows the zone like no other. Sometimes I can't help but feel he's not the one who's been blind. It's time for the war to wake up to the truth. We've been protecting the deceivers who dread his true power. But I know how to make them see the light. I'll do what he's taught me, and then they'll listen. They'll come to believe in him, just like I have. Just as he anticipated, SIRCAA doesn't need truth, only obedient soldiers. One of their agents showed up at Icarus the moment I began my mission. He might be talking about me. Faust believes this presents an opportunity nonetheless. We can always leverage others to further our own agenda, but first we need to determine exactly what they intend to do at Icarus and Echo Station. Alright. So, that just confirms he was the agent. So I'm just going to start preparing the loot stuff here. There we go, the kit. And let's see what's in this guy. And let's see if there's something else. There's another book. Regional Psi Radiation Monitoring Report. Okay, open PDA. Man, I can't open my PDAs. Okay. File for Dr. Kryvenko's personal review. We met him at the ward base of Icarus. 1. Psi radiation hotspots with significant fluctuations in range have been detected across the Zaton region. Source unknown. Research priority high. C radiation hotspots with consistent exposure levels identified in the swamps. Source, presumably the equipment that used to protect the Clear Sky base. Access to faction archives required for further investigation. Okay, so swamps has something to do with the Clear Sky base, and there's something involving some type of Psi equipment. Research priority low. 3. Intense surge in sea activity detected near the long-abandoned Clear Sky base. Source, likely a malfunction of an antiquated scientific equipment. Research priority very low. Remote areas are of minimal interest to the expedition. Okay, interesting. Okay, and we got another guy here who was killed. And let's see, there's some consumables. Oh, let me do that. Let's try and get up there without knocking the box over. More ammo. Nothing to that one. Okay, what's over here? Another guy. Okay, anything else? Wow, a lot of boxes here. All this stuff. Can't grab that one. Anything in these lockers? Oh, another one. Something in it. We have to bash it open hard to get it. I do need to eat right now. Let's see. I don't think there's anything up there. Let's take a look. Did I already opened this? Yeah, one's already open. There's more stuff up here. Game was off today. As you find things in these boxes. That's it, just food. Trying to stash it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna dump all this stuff in the stash downstairs. And open these, right? Don't fall down here. That's all that's in here. We already looted these guys. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So I don't get bogged down too much. And let's see. I guess we can store these here for now. Alright. And so now it says here 8 meters. So what we do next, let me check the notes here. Activate the device. Now I'm certain Faust is responsible for orchestrating the attack against me. With the help of Strider, leader of Noontide, I found the pre-chosen ally with the ward's camp. Okay, that's old stuff. So it says activate a device. So I don't know what device he's talking about. It's not up there. Okay, so let's head out here and see if the device is out here he's talking about. Okay, this must be what we have to activate. Let's turn this on. Okay, mission accomplished. Activate device. But oh, that thing. Now we're under attack. I saw my thing turn red there. Okay, these look like zombified NPCs. Another one. I got a ton of bandages, so I can sit here and heal up. It takes like more than one headshot to kill these guys. Man. There's another fight going on out there. So all these guys coming at me, they got a lot of damn. There's a lot of these guys. Another one here. I don't know how many there are. There's quite a few, but I got a ton of ammo. So I hear someone out there. There's someone else out there too. I'm gonna start grabbing this stuff here. So there's NPCs that may come in here and start trying to loot these guys. Start dumping stuff in here. And it's handy to have the stash here. Okay, and let's see. This guy looted. I got all their guns. Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay, we got them all, and there's some out there too, apparently, but I'm not worried. I'm just gonna get the ones close to me. Where I looted him. Okay, that was a lot. Was it like 10 guys? And there's some outside too. I'm already at red encumbrance just by doing that simple looting out there. Need this ammo that I could use. Okay, let's see. Okay. All these bodies. bodies. Also, I believe if you come back here, more zombies may appear because that thing is on now, and that may attract the zombies for some reason. I just know whenever I came back here, sometimes you run into zombies. I don't know if that's just the random NPC type thing, or if it's just something else that, you know, it just happens to be a nature of this site. Okay, no exits here, and there's one over here. There's a guy over here. It's a warden. It's a ward guy. Okay, and he's dead. And he's got a lot of equipment. There's another one here too. Old stash. Now there's also a stash up here somewhere. I remember. Oh, it's right there. See that? Hold on. Stash right there, and I think you get to it from the outside. Just FYI. I don't know if it's an active stash yet or not. Okay, we got a new stash, or it said old stash, I think. Let me see if it showed up anywhere. Here, okay, it showed up in, oh, it's right here in this, oh, it's the one I just looked at, I think. I think it's right up there, so I'll get that later. I won't grab light right now. And let's see if there's any other bodies over here. Oh, there's these guys. How's my encumbrance? I think I'm red now. Almost, okay, we can get this guy. He's got a Gordon, and then this guy, what's he got? I'm going to try to loot these guys outside before random NPCs come after them. How's my ammo? I still got a lot of ammo left. There's the 9mm. Don't need any of this ammo. We don't need that. Okay. Yeah, I need more. Do I have more bandages? Yeah, I'll use some bandages there. Get back to normal. Don't need as many grenades. And yeah, running low, okay. I like to keep over 200 rounds of this 9mm ammo. Okay, let me go loot these guys out here, make sure there's no... Sometimes there's hostile NPCs. Oh! There are hostile NPCs, alright, great. Might have to start throwing grenades at me. They have no way to get in here from here, so we have to flank them. There were some, so I need to kill them too real quick. I think I can flank them by going around this way. Try my pistol on him. May throw grenades at me soon. It's starting to get dark too. I missed the first shot, and the other one's all right there. Ah. Trying to see if these upgrades helped on this pistol I got the last time. It's still red. I don't know where the other enemy is. Let's see. Might be I just wounded him. There's nobody shooting at me. Let's go check him out.
Got a scratch here.
Oh yeah. Do him a favor. Go. Right. Saves ammo doing it that way. Okay, let's see. I think all of them are... Who's this one? I don't know who that guy is. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Okay, there's one over here, right? There's probably a few bandits. It's starting to get dark, so I'll have to head back soon. Did I miss a guy? It looks like I may have missed a guy when I looted these guys earlier. There's a lot of loot here. See this? I mean, that's what I like about this one particular mission. I remember doing a looting op. I won't film it, but to get all this stuff back to my personal stash. And I'll be doing that back at the ship. because it's the closest one. I'm just getting stuff down here. Let's see. There's one guy here, it looks like. Who did I miss? This one? Oh, man, wow, he's got a nice shotgun, too. Okay, this down, that down. Okay, I'm gonna go check these other guys out here. Okay, 2 more bodies to do. And there's one more over here. Oh, he's right here. Remember, one of these might have been a friendly guy who they killed. So I remember hearing a fight out there. Does he have a gun? I don't see his gun anywhere. I think that's all of them. I'll just double check. That pistol's alright. I did miss a few shots, and I was getting hit, and that made me stutter a little bit, but still not as good as the M701 sniper rifle, which I'll get later. I already searched this guy. Alright. Nothing here, is there? Let's see. Oh, there's booby traps. What's that? Nothing. Oh, there's a safe. That's not a safe you can interact with. There's nothing in here. Alright. Okay, let's go put this back in the stash, and there's I guess I'll show you how I get this stash. I'm not encumbered yet, right? I may as well get this one stash. Yeah, we're in good shape. Okay, so we gotta go up this ladder here. I gotta eat again. I'll wait till I get up top. What time is it? I guess we'll find out later. There's still some bodies I gotta get to, right? And we'll see. Let's check the. Gotta eat. And what you want to do is you want to jump through one of these windows here, and I think there's a little railing there, so we can just do that. And then the stash is right over here. Easy to get to. I don't know if there's a way to jump down or not. And there's no armor-piercing ammo. That sucks. Usually there is. I don't know if there's a way to jump down. I mean, you might be able to jump there and then jump down there. Let's see. Oh, you may run to this and fall to our death. I'm trying to remember if there's another way. I thought there was another way to get down here. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. Is there any way to get down here? I saw some spark up there. I guess we're wrong. See, the problem is this pole. If you jump up, you're gonna hit your head on the pole and then you die. I think I did that one time. So the safest way out here is just jump out the window we came in. I've gone up here to flank some hostile NPCs in the area one time. There's some bodies over here, so we should check those out. Now I'm gonna try to head back to the ship, I guess. Let's see. Oh, how do we get over there? I guess we gotta go in here. Okay, never mind. Okay, more bodies. I guess they're outside here. Yeah, I forgot. Alright. There's some mutants. Okay. It's got Ducat, and then there's one more. Where was he? There's one more guy, I thought. Oh. Oh, he's over here. Duh. Okay. And you can also get back. You can also flank outside here and head down this way. And I know there is a stash up in that crane, but it's right now it's not showing that it's active yet, meaning that it doesn't have anything additional in it than the basic components. Oh, there's another stash there. Look, how do you know that? If I can get to it from here, let me see. How do can we jump over this? I'll just look in. I won't take it right. Yeah, see, there's nothing in there. We're gonna wait for that one to get something more substantial. How do I get down? Thought there'd be an easy way to get down, but oh, can I jump in here? I don't want to get stuck in there. I can't duck around that well. I just gotta go back the way I came. Can I get in here? Can I get up here? Oh, you can get up here. Okay, good. Okay, that's how you get back in, right? This place is elevated, so, alright. Okay, how's my... Wait, there's another, what's that? 11 meters. There's something else I have to do. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, copy data. Okay, let's copy the data. I know how to do that. What do we do next?
There are no better qualities for those who walk his path. You've earned the right to hear me once more. On a ship bound for nowhere is a guide who's trying to stay afloat. He will show you the way to clear sky. Once you get there, you'll never be alone again. Come to me.
Okay, that may have been a message to me. Let me see. Not this plant. Oh. Yeah, this is a message to me, apparently, or to us. I'll read it again since it's kind of hard to hear. It says, "You're a tenacious one, soldier, ruthless too. There are no better qualities for those who walk his path. You have earned the right to hear me once more. On a ship bound for nowhere is a guide who is trying to stay afloat. He will show you the way to clear sky. Once you get there, you'll never be alone again. Come to me." So that's a message from Faust to you. And what he's talking about, per the journal here, is these boats, or one of the boats that we already had traveled to. We need to ask around at the Skadovsk or at the Kryvenko about how to get to clear sky. Now, I'm not gonna do this yet, because if I do this, it's going to trigger a mission leading us down south in here to the swamps. Now, I don't want to trigger that just yet. I want to explore the swamps. Looks like it's getting to be 8 o'clock at night, so we're gonna try and make it back to. Let me check my encumbrance here. Try and make it back to the ship. Okay, 67. We're at good speed, I think. Okay, so we're gonna try and make it back. That way, I can restock. And hopefully, we won't run into any mutants on the way. Off the headlamp. I'm moving really slow now. And it looks like we already have the ships up in our objectives, so that's good, and that means they'll always stay there. If I could drop some extra of that food I need. I'll be able to buy plenty more energy drinks. There might be some anomalies over here, so watch out. I'm moving a lot slower than I thought. Did I equip my artifacts? Yeah, I'm just really encumbered, that's all. Where's my inventory? There we go. Yeah, I got the regular artifacts, so I'm just a little additionally encumbered here. I'm waiting for it. I'm gonna use another drink. I'll use some water. What? Why? I'll use the water this time. Okay, here we go. Just don't want to run to a bloodsucker right now. It's dangerous when you're encumbered to fight a bloodsucker. You just can't maneuver as well.
Did you get to Echo Skiff? My colleagues at the station still haven't contacted me.
They're all dead. Shterev wasn't messing around.
How unfortunate. It's a good thing our data transfer is top-notch, so this won't affect our research in any way. Thanks for the information. I'll see you later.
And we got 9,000 coupons. That's a nice reward. It's a lot higher than the others. Usually it's like 3,000 to 4,000, so that's a pretty big reward we just got. Glad to see the reward amounts are starting to go up. Yeah, I think I see the boat in the distance there. Yeah, there it is. I can see the outline. So I want to be out here at night. You see there's a lot of territory and there's no cover. And so mutants can easily pursue you and hostile NPCs can easily shoot you. So recharging. I think the guy in there sells 9mm ammo. I don't know how much ammo I got left in my stash. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, it says inquire about clear sky on the Kryvenko. And now it's gone. This is the Skadovsk. I guess you have to pick one or the other.
I love me a drink.
So that means we have to find out here about it. But I'm going to drop off my stuff here. I'm not going to sell the items here to Al because he's not going to pay as much as they would in Rostock. I'll just dump this stuff off. I could carry more. And let's see, what else do I not need? I need more drinks. I don't know if I can buy. I think after I sleep, I'll be able to buy more from the bartender downstairs. I don't need this many sausages. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Oh, that's a lot of bread too. Don't need that much. Okay. Looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and save the game here, and let's see. I may need to, I guess, repair. Let's go repair now.
I'm so sick of sitting
Okie dokie.
all day.
So my suit took only 784 coupons, not bad. I can use the Sega, the Rhino, only 166 for a couple of kills. Zuber 1200, so that's because I just used so much ammo. So this is can get a little expensive to run with that many deaths. So you're looking at maybe, I don't know how many I killed. I guess maybe 80 coupons a death. 80, and maybe 80 or 90 coupons. Maybe 90 coupons per each one. Hard to say. Still like it though. Okay. Let's head back over here.
There's a lot of loot down there.
Save the game. Yeah, let me check the time. Okay, we got about 10 minutes left. At least before I want to end this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. I might go and end the video here. I mean, I guess it makes sense for me to now we're in between main missions. Figure out what to do next. Looks like I gotta eat, so let's see. There's a place here. There's a lot of bread just to wake up. So let's look at the map and I'll try to figure out what to do next. Man, I think I need a new keyboard. Okay, so and now the new mission is called In Search of a Guide, and we just completed Dead Frequency here. There's Like a Moth to the Flame. Okay, so that was also part of the Like a Moth to the Flame mission where we had to find out who the traitor was. And there's all the complete objectives. And then here's Dead Frequency. And let's see, get to Camp Icarus. Okay, oh, that was the earlier mission we did. Okay, never mind. So I guess it was Like a Moth to the Flame we just completed, just to cover that. So let's look back at the map. So now it's 5 in the morning. Wow. Huh. I thought I'd have to sleep, but I guess I'm ready to go on another mission now. Because that means the sun's coming up, so. Okay. And let's see what else we gotta do here. So, I guess we can talk a little bit about the artifacts on the map, or where you would hunt for artifacts. That'll be the next thing I guess I'd want to do. There are side quest missions. I may do that after I get the artifacts. I'm kind of eager just to see what artifacts are in the area. And I guess I can start highlighting where they are before the video ends. So there's going to be one artifact here in this structure. And from what I did read up on this place. There's also I think a bloodsucker in here you have to fight to deal with that. And then there's let me see, just checking my map here. And then there's going to be one up here. And I think it's over in this area here. The structure here with artifacts, and I remember finding a bloodsucker here too. I do remember finding an artifact. I think it was up here, if I remember right. I found a pretty good artifact. It might have been the fly trap that I already found in this playthrough, but I remember finding a good artifact here, and I was pleased with it. And then there's a artifact over here. Let me see where it's at. Let's see. Trying to make it out here. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Might be over in this section here. This is this interesting rock formation. I think there's one here. And then there's another one down here somewhere. I can't. It's hard for me to make out. That one. Let me check the map again. So let's see. Might be right here. I could be wrong, but there may be another artifact location here. And then there's another one here in this. I think it might be right here. Let me see. I'm checking the map. I think there's one right here. I don't know exactly where in here, but that's what the loose screenshot of the map I show has. And there's another one to the northeast here. I think it's out in here. In fact, there's a whole bunch. There's like 3 artifacts over here. This is a big artifact place. Now, I think they're. I don't know if there's a field there, or if I know one of them I think is a stag location. There's also a bloodsucker around here you gotta fight. So there are artifacts here and other things. It's a pretty busy area. And then there's an artifact way down over here somewhere. Let's see, where is it? Okay, there's an artifact in here. And there's also something over here. Right here I want to get. I believe there's an extended magazine for the Karab, which is a late game weapon. That's something I definitely want to get. I don't know if I'm going to run out I'm running out of markers here. So I may have to remove some of these markers and put some back later. I know I was using so many, so I'll get rid of that. I'm not going to mark it right now. I'll remember it's there because I really want to get that magazine. And then going back over here, let me see. There's a this is the structure we were just in where we fought the zombies. There's an artifact somewhere over in here. I guess you can get through this little marshy area. And down here is the swamp, so I guess it's right outside the swamp. And then the last artifact is over here. And I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you know, I think I know what this is. Yeah, I know what this is, I think. Let's see. Hold on a second, let me just double check something here. No, no, it's not. Okay, good, okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, so stepping back here, let's count the areas. We got 1, get rid of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, or 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 artifact fields. See, it's spread across pretty much the entire region of Zaton. And now that we're right here, I could try to start in a clockwise fashion. I could go back to Icarus and start looking for the artifact here, and then start hunting for the artifact here, I guess. And then hunt for this one, that one. And there's a side activity here. This is Lex the Legend, who had scammed us over in garbage. I guess I can go up and see him. Not really necessary, but I don't know if he'd have any loot on him. I don't remember. There's also some unique weapons. I can't mark them here on the map, but there's a unique weapon here I already found. I think it was the SOF. Let's see. I can't remember the name of it now. It was a modified AR-416 that had already been upgraded, and I'm not going to use the gun because it just doesn't have great penetration. Penetration is barely over 1 bar, and you know my Super there has a penetration of almost 3 bars. And I believe there's a shotgun somewhere up in here, maybe by this base. I'll have to double check. And then there's a third gun that's supposed to be really good. It's called the Cluster Bleep, or Cluster F, that you can probably fill in the blanks. And that gun, I believe, is right here. And you find this gun when you go on a side quest here for the bartender on the ship. And so that'll come up. We'll probably grab that weapon. If I read online, a lot of people really like this weapon, this Cluster Bleep. I think it's a modified, I can't remember if it's a modified AR-416 or AKM, but it has an integrated scope, and it's only a single shot, or single, I guess it only has what do you call it? It only lets you fire 1 shot at a time, so I guess it's single action, not automatic. But it's really accurate, and also has a 2 penetration, so it's probably a decent like mid-game type of weapon, though some people just really seem to like it. It probably shoot better than that 6-shooter I got on me right now. But alright, that's all I wanted to cover. I just want to kind of get an overview of what's probably going to happen in the next video. I'll probably, if I decide to go artifact hunting, I will talk about this again in the next video. I just got to double check and make sure that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do the artifact hunting or go on one of the side activities. There are a couple of side activities that I can do from the base or from the boat. I wouldn't mind having a new artifact. That'd be kind of nice. Another thing I can do is I may use a guide to travel back to Rostock and upgrade my equipment. Since I've done these main mission arcs, I've earned another right to upgrade my equipment, and it makes sense for me to do that because if you and those are using my house rules. I mean, you could, if you're not using house rules, you could go take a guide, upgrade your equipment, and do that anytime. And I could also, I've got enough loot now where I could do a run to Rostock and get even more coupons, right? So let me see what I've got here. We'll check the loot real quick. And let's see. See, I almost got the same. It looks like almost the same amount of loot I had when I did my run earlier. It's not as much. Can't be, well, man, it's quite a bit. Y'all get quite a few coupons from selling all this stuff, I'm pretty sure. So I think it makes sense for me to do that, to head back. And oh, also got this. I found this weapon back in where was it? Where did we find this? I think it was in Cordon, the Cordon, this SPSA 14, and we'll compare it to this other gun here. Those of you who are shotgun fans, so it's not bad. If you don't have a SIRCAA, this gun is not a bad, I mean, it just has a little less penetration, so this might also be a good bloodsucker killer. In fact, we'll take it with us and see. I'm not going to upgrade. We're going to see what this guy, what upgrades he can make for it. Here's the technician right here. Let's see if he can upgrade this. So let's see, SPSA, so let's see. And, okay, so he'd have to, well, let's see what it's got. So, okay, aiming speed, recoil, moving while aiming, weight reduction, what does this do? Okay, this allows you to put. We don't need a scope. Recoil decrease. This, if you can see below, the accuracy just jumped by a small amount, but it looks like maybe a 1/7 or an 1/8. So it increases the accuracy. Let's see about the range. I want to see if there's anything for the range and the spread. Aiming speed. See, that's not. We don't really care about this. Okay, there's a spread decrease, but to get this, it's going to cost you. You have to go upgrade all 3 of these, and this would increase the accuracy a bit. And then, what about this right here? Okay, bullet range. Okay, increase the range. Not great. Okay, there's a spread decrease. That's better. But you gotta buy both of these to do it. So slowing spread increase. This just means it won't drop off that quickly on the spread. But the range is not that far anyway. It's 1 bar. Oh, this reduces the damage drop off. So you could probably really spruce up this gun. If you don't want to buy a SIRCAA, you could. The only thing is, it doesn't look like you can increase the range that much. That's the only thing. Oh wait, there it is. It reduces. Okay, so you could get this gun. Tell you what I'll do. I'll repair the gun and then we'll upgrade it and compare it to the SIRCAA. For those of you who are shotgun fans. So let me.
Your gun is your only friend here.
I'm gonna save my game and let's see. Is it the same one? I'll just save it here. Okay, and then I'll reload it.
Oh.
Let's see what we get for it. So we're gonna do the. Okay, first I have to repair it. That's 6,000, and then we're going to do all the upgrades to give it. Okay, slowing spread increase. Oh, he can't do this. Ah. Okay, darn. I thought this guy could. If I repaired it, he could do it, but he can't upgrade this gun. Well, that sucks. All right. Well, I'll hold on to this gun. I can do this comparison in a future video for those of you who are not interested in buying the SIRCAA now, and you could get this one instead. Because now, if you're in Court, go to the Cordon, you can find this gun. It's in one of those buildings that were close alongside the main road that heads north and south. I don't remember which one it was, but.
Your gun is your own.
Alright, well, that's it for this video, and for the next video, I gotta decide what I gotta do. There is a scout here, and so I'll probably. See how much he charges. I'll probably travel to.
When I play cards, I can count on luck. If I lose, that's on me. I could always figure something out. But the zone is a whole different story. You won't be gambling with Sultan, you're gambling with your own life. Risking death, not debt. So don't worry. Once I step outside the Sultansk, I keep my wits about me. I owe too many folks already. Don't want to be in the zone's debt, too.
Okay, let's see what he offers. Now, there's talk about Clear Sky. I'm not going to talk to him about that because I don't want to trigger that mission just yet.
The zone always deals marked cards, but I'm no slouch at cheating either. The more you pay, the faster we'll get there.
So Rostock, he's going to charge, wow, he charges 2,500. Man, that's expensive. And Slag Heap is 2,000. Man, he's expensive. Jeez, I might be better off just running over back over to
well,
the other base, the ward base. Might be better off running back over to Icarus, and then does he have a scout there? Oh, they don't have a scout. Oh, okay. Well, so I guess if I want to do it, I have to. The other option would be for me to run all the way back to Shelter. I don't have to do that. Well, that's why it's so expensive, because he's just look how far away it is. So well, I can afford it. That's just. I didn't realize it'd be so expensive to head back there, but if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. I can certainly pay for it if I want to upgrade my my current weapons. Is this Richter? It's Richter. Oh, he's back. Okay. Oh, he's the guy I gotta talk to. Okay, so he's this is the guy that had you probably seen him throughout the game. He's he's friendly with us, but he's siding with the Spark. So he's he's not really a friend of me. He's just more of a kind of a neutral party to us. But he's not getting in our way since we're not doing anything to help his faction out. So yeah, I knew he would be here, but I thought he'd be here when we showed up the first time. I guess he only shows up here after you finish that that particular mission we just completed. So I want to talk to him just yet. I want to trigger the excuse me. I want to trigger the story yet. So. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of the video, and I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. I may just if I travel back to Rostock, I guess I can video it, and if nobody wants to watch that, they can just skip over it. So, and that's only for people who just want playing out their own veteran mission, just want to see what happens when you're making a run to Rostock and you're selling your loot and getting upgraded. So, and then I'd also travel with a scout to Yeremeyev to get my upgrades done. So, all right. Well, I hope this video was educational, helpful, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. One more bonus thing I wanted to add. So now that it's daylight and the weather's nice, I'll just show you the view from on top of the ship here, the Skadovsk. I'm sorry I'm mangling these names. I'm just terrible with it. But now we got a nice view. I ran to the top of the ship, and now we can just kind of look around, see what things look like up here. There's Icarus there, that's to the west, and then not extremely tall up there, and I don't know what's here to the... There's another boat over there to the southwest. I think that's the boat with a character called Beard. And then over here, those are that's for a side quest mission that we haven't been to yet, and then way over there in the distance, that's the silhouette of the building that we were just in, where we had to find the trader, the ward trader, and also take out those zombies. And let's see over here. I don't think we can see much over here. More marsh. That leads to the that's the east side. That's the north east side, and we can't see over this ridge over here. And don't really see much else. Oh, interesting. Looks like a gas station over there. See a little dragonfly right there. Yeah, anyway, just want to show you a little view of the map while we're up here over this marshy area where this boat, and there's a little tugboat there too. Alright, we'll see you in the next video. Take care.